Well, hello, Weather Joy here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and weather forecast going out to you in the future and those of you out there that we share this land with, the spirits and beings, plants, animals, minerals, and the guides and spirits that watch over us. Sharing this with you today. This is a forecast and recap for Wednesday, August 10th. 2022. Our last one was on August 3rd. So we'll catch up on the last week and what's to come in the coming week. But before we get started, as always, and always will be, we take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, the First Nations, from North Saanich out to Sooke and beyond across this beautiful land. Thanking them for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. Aishka, we thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. When I say our, I'm going to speak on behalf of the settlers here, even if they don't feel it. I'm speaking on their behalf. Anyway, so let's look back over last week. As promised, summer returned after a brief reprieve. In early August, summer returned for, August 5th, that Friday. And that brought about with a nice ridging building up the coast and bringing a nice light north-northwest flow, nice and dry across the south coast, really allowing temperatures to heat up over the weekend, close to heat wave value. So for the 6th and 7th, some of the hot spots saw 30 degrees, most others saw mid-20s to upper 20s. That continued on into Monday, however, and we thought it would continue on into the week, but as most of these heat waves do end, they end quite often with low pressure, kind of this, it's kind of a little back eddy. It's like this heats up over here, over the U.S. West Coast, comes around, a little back eddy starts coming up, and by the morning of, or by the afternoon of, even on the morning of August 8th, that Monday morning, we saw a little bit of low-level southerly flow start to bring some marine moisture up the coast. So that saw fog for the west coast. If you look back on the records, you'll see fog records for August 8th and cooler temperatures on the west coast. Meanwhile, the inner south coast stayed nice and hot and sunny through the day. Now, this low continued to same sort of thing for for Tuesday the 9th. More fog for the west coast, a little bit of cloud drifting up, a little bit of cooler temperatures for the inner south coast, but still quite warm, almost hot and summery for that Tuesday the 9th. Now, today the 10th. Today, we started seeing this low drift up the coast a little bit here, and it brought a bit of an active front, a weak front, kind of active weather across the coast, in from the south, almost the southeast. Not quite thunder showers, but that thunder shower sort of mild feeling. A few sprinkles here and there. Some saw heavier showers. The west coast saw a good dose of rain, actually. This front go through and push up against those mountains, I think. But this is going to be with us the next couple of days. Now, most of the weather has gone through today. Tomorrow we're going to see this sort of linger around this low, spinning up a southerly flow, nice and warm and mostly dry. It looks like it's going to be coming up and mostly dry and sunny, so temperatures will heat up again. Not quite, we're thinking, to heat wave levels, but really in that sort of mid-20 to upper 20 range. So that's for Thursday and Friday, which is the 11th and 12th. If you look on your calendar, or if you're just watching the sun go around, it's the next couple of sunny days. As we get into the weekend, the 13th, that's 3 days away. As we get into the 13th and into the weekend, we'll see this low move on. That's just going to kind of go up here, move on, and in behind, we got actually big low pressure up here. We'll talk about that in a second. But in behind, we're going to see a slightly cooler, a cooler west-southwest flow. That's going to bring in some clouds, maybe a chance of showers for Saturday the 14th. And as that flow continues into Sunday, we should see some clearing in behind that sort of unsettled weather on Saturday. More clearing and temperatures warming up a little bit, but still quite sunny. And sort of low 20s, I would say. Still a nice sunny summery day. Next week is Monday. I've lost track, but you guys can keep track of it. Next Monday. And for you out there, it's going to be, we're going to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, five days from now, 5 sun rotations from now. So this is from 5 sun rotations onwards. We're watching this low pressure stack up against high pressure that looks like it's going to be building into here and strengthening. It will be strengthening over here. Who's going to win out? Well, it looks as in Monday we're going to start to transition, and this is going to start winning out, and that means we'll be moving into more continued sunny weather and possibly our 3rd heat wave of the season. It's a short summer, but we're really packing in some heat this summer from late July onwards. So possible 3rd heat wave, we'll be watching that. If anything really comes up, I'll let you know. I'll be sending that out there. I'll be watching it. If not on this forecast, then through my energy. Anyway, one piece of chuck gum. I hope that helps out. Coming from the heart, coming from the love. And as always, may the forecast be with you.